Hello and welcome to the Needs Languages channel. I'm really glad you're here today. If you haven't yet followed us or subscribed to us, please do subscribe. Today, we dedicate this channel really to personality, the things that we're doing around that, community, belonging. Those things are super, super important. But today we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about the game that we're working on. So, because people usually know their personality at a very young age, and because a lot of times us adults don't know how to navigate that, and we try and tell children who they should be and how they should function in that instead of more so guiding them. I mean, a lot of us adults have trauma because of that. Uh, and because of that, what we're trying to do is have people discover um, how they process the world through games and how they discover their personality, which is like super cool. So we've got a prototype game that we've tested out that kids really like, young kids. And if you know the needs languages, you know that there's four individual needs that make up six different personality communication types, because we're two out of the four. And so then there will be a total of 10 individual cards, which make 20 matching cards, and we have birds and we have dogs. So where we're at right now is we've got to figure out what the packaging is going to look like. But today I kind of wanted to focus on one of the birds. No, I am not giving you the bird. I'm going to show you a bird and explain why we chose this particular bird for our matching game. And I hope you're kind of laughing with me. I know I have a warped sense of humor sometimes, but you have to in life to survive. So I'm gonna pull up the the bird and share with you why we chose this particular bird for this particular needs language. Need needs. It's not a needs language, it's particular needs. Excuse me. I'm not going to go into the needs languages bird yet. So it's a needs. So here is the owl. We chose the owl to be right. Now, when we talk about right, I know there have been some people that have struggled with this, and they're usually older people. Younger people like to be right. I don't know why older people like to be wrong for some reason, but right really is about looking for the best. And we call right your thinkers. They're always thinking for the best way of doing something. And when you're in balance in this, you're going to take other people's opinions or how other people see things into perspective in the situation. When you're out of balance, it's going to look like you're trying to get people to do what you want to do because you think this is the best way and this is the only way. So the reason we chose an owl to represent our thinkers, our right people, are because of what owls are. Owls are known to be thinkers. It actually says they are the kind of birds that are thinkers. There are other traits that talk about them. They're really good with vision, excellent vision. And a lot of times you'll know, right, some right people are really great visionaries. So that's another thing. Um, they so those are some things around. They're also known sometimes as wise creatures, which is super important. Uh, think when you're always thinking through things and you're just kind of think, that's to solve a problem. That's like super, super important. And owls can be very, very problem solving. So, those are some really important things to know of why we chose the owl to be our uh our because they're always thinking, they're problem solving, and we wanted to use them as and they're hunters. That's the other reason why we chose owl to be right, is because owls are natural hunters. And there's other reasons behind that. So I'm hoping that this helps you understand why we're forming the birds underneath umbrella of different personalities. And when you do run into animals, they do have these characteristics, and is very, very interesting, um, especially when I've been around cats and dogs and seen these come out. It's been very fascinating to watch the patterns around this. So what this model really is, and I want to make this really clear, this is the belonging model. According to Brene Brown and according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which is research based, we need love and belonging, or care and belonging. And this is how we're navigating the world. So when you understand that you are a person who is always thinking and looking for the best and trying to solve that problem to find the best solution, what's going to happen is, if you find a way to be in balance of that and find how you're processing that information, you're going to be able to create more people who around you think the same way. You're going to be more intentional. You're going to be more healthy and happy. You're going to know how to navigate when things aren't going as well. And this is why this is so important to understand how your needs languages work and how you navigate that. And so these are just important things that we all need to know. So, on that note, I think I'll end here. I hope this was really helpful. Please do, again, subscribe to our channels. We're keeping you updated so that you can actually come and get this game when you are ready, when it's ready to launch. We would love for you to play with this with your kids. We also want to let you know this is a great tool for people who have differing capabilities or disabilities. It can really help you understand how to work with others in those patterns and socialization, because a lot of times when you have a disability, you don't know how to navigate social stuff, and it helps you recognize the patterns so that you can now navigate the social cues, which is super important because, again, we all need belonging. So on that note, I hope you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.